You guys truly need to be careful with the information I'm going to give you in the video today. Because if you don't use this for just good, you are really going to break hearts. And I don't think you guys want a girl you don't like knocking on your window at 3 a.m. because she's obsessed with you because you use these tactics. So don't use this just to get some quick cat. Use this on girls you truly like. Now let's get right into the video. Number 1, the possibility of you committing. The mistake a lot of you guys make is you're super available. You're super ready to commit to a girl. Women want the best option possible. And if you're so ready to commit, obviously you're not her best option. But what women truly like on a deeper level is a man that possibly could commit to them in the future. Not a man that's ready to commit right now. She wants the best possible man she could get. The fact that you could possibly commit to her later down the line in the future is extremely attractive to a woman. You know why? Because she's in that what if factor. She doesn't know. Is he gonna commit? Is he not? Does he like me? Does he not? And when she's in that stage of maybe he will commit, maybe he will not, that's where a lot of attraction forms, because she doesn't know. She doesn't know if it's gonna be a fairy tale movie or just another guy she talked to. She doesn't know if you like her or don't like her. But she knows that maybe possibly in the future, you might commit to her. When she's in that what if factor, she's getting a lot of mystery, right? She doesn't know what to expect. She doesn't know what's next. Women love mystery. Why do you think they watch rom-coms, documentaries, things about serial killers, horror movies? There's a lot of mystery. There's a lot of suspense, right? She loves the suspense. That's why she loves that what if factor. Where, is he gonna commit? Is he not gonna commit? The second thing that women love that gets them wildly attached is you need to treat your attention like it's a drug they need. Just like an addict, he's always looking for his next fix. And when he doesn't have that fix, he's craving more. He's always wanting more. So when you're on a date with a woman, right? When you link with her, you need to be in the moment. You need to be in the present moment. Women love attention, right? Just as much as we love S3X, women love attention that much. You need to be giving your attention in small batches. When you're with her, you give her your full attention. You're not thinking about the next date. You're not thinking about work. You're not thinking about anything. You are focused on being in the present moment, giving her all of your attention, and making sure that you're truly building a genuine connection with her. That you are truly having those great, deep conversations. When the date is over, you then let that day unfold. A mistake a lot of guys do is when the date's over, you go ahead, you're texting her, you're blowing her up, and you're trying to plan the next date and what to do next. Let it unfold. Because during that date, she had your full attention. It felt amazing. You were really talking, having great, deep conversations. You were close to her. You guys were holding hands, doing this, that, and the third. She had your full attention. But now that the date has unfolded, the day is over now. You go back to your life. A lot of you guys make the mistake of putting women on your forefront, putting women as the center of your life. They don't like that. When the date's over, you go back to your life. You go back to working, your business, hitting the gym, building up yourself as a man. Give her none of that attention until the next link is planned. And then you give her that attention again. That's how you gain the upper hand, and now your attention is almost like a drug. She has it in small batches. Now she wants more of it. Now she wants to see you more. Now she can't wait to see you because you're giving out your attention in small batches. A lot of guys give out their attention so freely. They're so available. And so now that attention means nothing. You're outside on the street, right? And there's a guy selling Prada bags. And he's like, these are going to be the last 5 Prada bags. And after these 5 are gone, they are never making another Prada bag ever again. Those Prada bags would sell out instantly. Versus he's like, oh yeah, they're selling Prada bags everywhere. In this mall, this store, that store, and I'm selling them here. No one's going to buy that because they are everywhere. Something is in scarcity, it is wanted more. You need to really make sure that you're using your attention, your time, and your accessibility very wisely when you are talking with girls. You don't want to give out your attention for free. Just like women don't give out sex to anybody, that's how you need to treat your attention. You don't just give it out to anybody. You have to earn it. But when she does get that time, it holds so much more weight. So when you do FaceTime her, call her, text her, it holds so much more weight. When you do talk to her, it holds so much more weight. When you talk to her every single day, you're always giving out your attention. She's like, well, I don't really have to text him or care about it because he's going to do it again in the next hour. He's going to do it again tomorrow. He's going to plan that link for next week and the week after and the week after and the week after. I don't really care anymore. But when you start to hold your attention back and give it out in batches, she appreciates and loves that attention that much more. That is what I mean by make your attention like a drug. But you also have to use silence in your favor. A lot of you guys, when you're in conversation with a woman and now it's silent, you guys start panicking. Well, does she like me? Am I losing her? What do I say next? Was what I just said stupid? You guys need to chill, relax, and sit back. The reason you guys do that is because you feel as if you're the only one that's thinking that. You think you're the only one with the social anxiety. But guess what, bro? Women feel like that too. You're not the only one. Women get those thoughts too. So start using silence to your advantage. When it goes silent, let it be silent. Don't think of what to say next. Don't think about any of that. She's thinking that same stuff too. 9 times out of 10, she's gonna come up with something. And another way you could use silence to your advantage is a lot of you guys will go ahead and you guys are in scarcity. So you're always trying to text this girl. You always feel like you have to put a word in and text her and FaceTime her and do this and that. But when you could truly just relax, truly just focus on yourself and let silence do the work, 1, you're gonna feel a lot better. 2, you're gonna make a lot more progress. And 3, the thoughts that you had, she's also having. So she's gonna make an effort to text you more, FaceTime you, set more links up. She's gonna start getting those overwhelming thoughts. And then guess what? That's when you have the upper hand. That's where you gain the power of the relationship because you're using silence in your power. And not only does that help you, but when you do speak back, when you do talk to her, when you do go out and reach out to her, it means so much more. It holds so much more weight. She appreciates it so much more. Men nowadays are in scarcity, so they always feel like they have to put a word in. When you're the one guy that doesn't feel like he has to put the word in, if she truly likes you, she will put the word in. I know you guys have heard a lot of different masculinity channels talk about frame, right? A woman entering your frame. Well, how can you do that? How can you have a woman enter your frame? And what even is frame? So what you do to create a frame where she enters your frame and you're the leader and she follows, you need to learn how to create yes commitment. Well, what's yes commitment? And before I even get into yes commitment, I have a bonus tip at the end of the video for you guys that is going to completely destroy social anxiety for the rest of your life. You need to get the girl to say yes to you. Any concession. She needs to have yes concessions to you, whether that be big or small. If you go ask her, hey babe, can you go pick up this at the store? And she says yes, and she picks it up, she is falling into your frame. If you hit a hard workout and you did back that day, like, hey babe, come give me a quick back massage, and she gives you a back massage, that's a yes concession. The more of those that you could have her say yes to, the more she falls into your frame. Every time she does that, she is now making an investment to you. And the reason this works and the reason this is so powerful is because guess what? I'll use video games as an example, right? You're playing GTA, you're playing Call of Duty, you're playing whatever you play, right? You're ranking up every day, you're hitting new levels. Maybe you might buy some things on the game to make your player look cooler. You're investing into that account daily, ranking up daily. Maybe you're buying stuff, you're unlocking new things, right? You're making so much investment into that account. What about if one day you just lost the account, right? It got hacked. You know how mad you would be? You'd be angry, livid. You'd be like, what the fuck? Like, I did all this work, put all this time in, made all these investments into this account, and now it's just gone? That's how the girl feels when you make her do these yes commitments towards you. She's investing into you now. And the more you could get her to invest into you, the harder that bond is to break up, whether she's paying for stuff or not. And when you do this, she's being enticed into your frame. And the more that you do this, the more she's going to be attached to you, just like your account. And the last thing that make women wildly attached to you is when you create narrative. Narrative is things that you really like about her, not just her looks. If a woman just finds out you just like her for her looks, she's going to be more closed off to you. So I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say you guys just had sex, right? And you could turn around to her and be like, you know what I love? I just love how we just click. We just match. Love our vibe and our chemistry and just our energies. Nothing feels forced between us. They love that more than they love the sex, more than they love what you buy her, more than they love what you could do for her. And when you do this, they're gonna start to look at you and view you as their man. It's gonna be very, very hard for her just to go sleep with somebody else. Women want the best man they could possibly get, right? They don't want a bunch of low quality options. They could get that anywhere. So if you could frame yourself like you are that guy, right? And then you do this, breaking that bond and her going out and cheating on you is virtually impossible. And the bonus part that I said earlier in the video, if you guys want to destroy your social anxiety, you need to build more confidence. The reason you have social anxiety is because you don't feel very confident in yourself. Well, how do I build more confidence? You need to get small wins under your belt. Let's say you want to get better at approaching girls, but you never approach girls, so you're not confident in that area. The only way to be more confident is to get rejected. Take an L. The only way you're going to get confident in approaching girls is to take that L. You're going to feel better. You're like, okay, at least I approach. A first step you can make for yourself if you want to get confident at approaching girls or just anything in life is go after that small win, taking that first step, right? If you have zero confidence in approaching girls, approach one girl. I promise you're going to feel better, even if you get rejected, right? That was a small win right there. Then get comfortable approaching 5. You might get rejected all 5 times. But once you do that, that's another small win. Then there's going to come to a point where you don't get rejected. Another small win. Once you stack all these small wins, that's how you raise your confidence.